Put your hands up for me. Wanna rest my bones when I am free. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Thursday, March 26th. It's my dad's birthday. I gotta call him later. And that was a song recommended by Mia. Thank you, Mia. I'll try to include a little bit more music on my daily lessons. It's good to be talking to you all. Today, like I said, it is the 26th. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. You've made it this far. You're doing great. Let me show you where everything is. If you open up the presentation here, number 14 we're talking about today. If you open up the document, this is where you're going to be doing all your work. Try to make today a little bit easier, mainly because I want to let you focus on your history magazine project. I want to give you a lot of time for that one today, all right? So to start things off, question of the day. How do you deal with stress? What are your current stress levels? What has been helpful and what has been adding to the stress? Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and answer that question in here. Question of the day. All right. Feel free to answer it as well as I'm answering it. I would say, how do I deal with stress? I play music. Lately, I'm playing music and working out. All right. What's adding to the stress? Being stuck inside. Once you do that, jump on in, see other classmates' responses. All right. We got some really great responses already. Like Julian's like, I just watch movies. I don't know if that's doing everything, if it adds to his stress and it's helpful and it's dealing with stress. So go ahead and respond. Cool. Feel free to pause it right now so you can go ahead and respond to other people and post your response. Go. Welcome back. The next thing that we're going to do is there's a survey, all right? And many of you might have been talking to your parents. I asked your parents to fill out a similar survey. It's anonymous. Pretty much, I want to know how this distance learning is going for you. I want to use this data to try to figure out what I could do to make my lessons better and more interactive, all right? So go to the link. There's a link here, and there's also a link inside. It's the same link, all right? It's called Working From Home Survey Student. Answer the questions. Answer them as honestly as possible. A lot of these are checkboxes, so you can check you can check more than one already, just to let you know. Feel free to comment on your responses too. Alrighty. Let me know how things are going. All right. I really want to know how things are going. I asked your parents, and I got a lot of good feedback. So that's good. I just want to gather data to make these lessons great. So feel free to pause this so you can answer the survey. Go. Great. Thank you so much for taking that survey. Thanks for taking it as honestly as possible. The next part that we're going to do is you're going to do a little Africa review. Alrighty. And I try to make this easy for you because you don't always, some of you are working with partners or other people from class, but a lot of you are working individually. So I wanted to help you out a little bit. So what I did is I provided a link to where the answers could be found. Alrighty. So for example, it says, what is the name of the 3 civilizations that we have covered for the Africa unit? You could go to this link and it should take you straight to this timeline. And that should help you figure that out, alright? So go ahead, use these links to answer the questions. You're going to then answer the questions in here where it says your answer, right? And when you're done answering the questions, go back to Google Classroom and post your answers in each spot, alright? That way, you can check and see your classmates' answers to see if you were right or wrong. And if you're wrong, it's okay. Just fix it because, that's how you learn, is when you fix your mistakes, right? Feel free to pause the video if you need to, and come on back when you're done. The last bit of this lesson is pretty simple. I just want you to work on your magazine project, all right? A lot of people seem a little behind. Some of them are still working on their first paragraph. I made a mistake, by the way. I did make a mistake. I realized that it's actually the second paragraph is due tomorrow, not today. So you have a little bit more time. And to add on to that, you have all of spring break too. So if you are behind, I don't want you to stress out too much. I just want you to realize you can use your spring break to catch up. All right? So that's okay. And the third paragraph is going to be due after spring break. All right? You'll have like Monday and Tuesday to work on your third paragraph. All right? So don't worry about too much about your third paragraph unless you want to go ahead and start it. If you do want to start it, just make a new document and start working on it in a new document, and I'll put somewhere on Google Classroom soon for you to post that third paragraph. But I want you to work on your magazine article. Remember, cite your sources while you're writing your paragraphs. You saw some example paragraphs earlier this week that didn't have any of their evidence cited. Remember, if you learn something for the first time, you need to cite it. Alrighty? Cite where your source came from. You can always do more research. Don't feel like, oh, I already passed the research phase. I can't do any more research. No, you can keep researching anytime. Like, let's say you need to find more information about something. Feel free to keep researching. That is okay. It's part of the process. All right. Remember, you can edit any part of the essay. Just unsubmit it. You might have to refresh the page, but once you unsubmit it, you should have editing access. And I'm here to help you. So please let me know if you need any help. And don't forget to make an appointment if you need it. I've got a couple appointments later today. Please let me know if you need one-on-one individual help. Usually I walk around class and I'm helping students out and I'm calling students out. I'm like, let's see how far you are. Let's see what you're working on. But I can't do that when I'm digital. So I need you to ask me for help. So please ask me for help. You can also send me an email if you don't want to make a formal appointment. You can just say, hey, here's what I got so far. I'm worried about this or I'm worried about that. I've had students ask me, hey, what's the why for my topic? Those are great questions. Feel free to ask me those questions. Alrighty? And please when you're done, send them to your lead editors to review already too. Alright? Your lead editor has been chosen because they get good grades on their writing. So have them check it out. And if they leave you comments, you should fix them. And if you don't think the comments are right, you can ask me. All right, but if they're leaving you comments, you should probably fix them. All right, and if they're not responding to you, feel free to email me. I could give you feedback. You could also find somebody to peer review your essay. All right, remember you can find everybody's emails here. If you go on the left hand side, it's called class email list, and you can see everybody's email in class. Feel free to email somebody from class. Reach out to somebody. It's a great way to socialize when you're being stuck at home. Email them. Ask them what they think. All right? And that is what we have planned for today. Tomorrow, I wanted to do some sort of ethics lesson. I'm still thinking about it, but it should be a pretty cool lesson just to kind of wrap it up because next week is spring break. All right? So have a great day, everybody. Take care. Do today's lesson. Work on your magazine project. Email me if you need anything at all. And take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.